It is time for today's big game breakdown. Let's look at the NFL on Sunday. And this is a game that stood out to everybody on the card. I'm sure of it. It's one of those games that stands out on the card because it's the biggest point spread of the season in the NFL. Did I say NBA? Woo! In the NFL. Let's see where I'm thinking already. With the Pittsburgh Steelers, 14-point underdogs in Buffalo, total sitting at 47. Look, this line looks high, right? And you want to beware the public dog, right? No, not this time. Now, look, we can understand why the line is where it is. The Bills had 12 wins last year. All 12 came by double-digit margins. 11 came by 14 or more. 10 of the 12 wins last year came by more than 14 points. Already this year, we've seen them blow out the Rams 31-10. We've seen them blow out the Titans 41-7. We know that Buffalo is capable of winning games by margin. They have a history of doing that. That's why this line is as high as it is. But when we look at this spot for the Bills, the last 2 weeks have been absolute wars for that team. They had the 21-19 loss at Miami, a physical game in intense heat. Last week, they rallied from 17 down to win 23-20. They're back-to-backs, max effort games for the Buffalo Bills. Now they return home. Exhale spot. They're 2 touchdown favorites. Exhale spot. Oh, did I mention that they have playoff revenge with the Chiefs on deck next week? This is a flat spot for Buffalo, period, even though the Steelers did go into Buffalo last year and beat them. This isn't the game the Bills are pointing to. They've got injury problems, too. And injury problems at key positions. Offensive line banged up. Defensive backfield banged up. And wide receiver injuries all over the place for a team with very limited wide receiver depth. This is a survive and advance game for the favorite, not a let's kill them game for the favorite. And Pittsburgh just doesn't lose contact very often. You know, in the last 3 years, they've had 3 losses by more than 2 touchdowns. Happens occasionally, but doesn't happen a lot. And when you read the quotes with Kenny Pickett starting this week, and I know it's a rookie QB starting against an elite defense. Pickett, quote, "I just play with an edge. That's something I want to bring to the table. I do not like to lose. This is not a good feeling after last week's game." Tomlin, why he's starting Pickett. I thought he did some good things. I thought there was some energy there. They're live dogs here. I know they're a public live dog. I still think Pittsburgh's a live dog. Give me the Steelers plus the points. And there's your big game breakdown. Back to you, Mr. Prez.